Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending good energy, and blessings to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for the well wishes we are getting. We're almost 100%, you guys. We're almost 100%. So we're talking Lamh and Marriage Huntsville. We are talking, why doesn't Martell have the M&M kids, right? He did all of that noise on that live, you guys, allegedly after the alleged incident, the night before, claiming that following Monday, the last Monday, that he was going to be getting the kids, you guys. And as we all know, last Monday came and went. And the kids were on spring break and went to someplace fabulous with Melody Cherie, you guys. And here we go. We fast forward to another Monday, a second Monday in a row. And you think, okay, Martell has the kids now. No, he sure does not. Melody Cherie posted, listen, Sugar Mama's upset. I got my car cleaned out and everything else. And I was like, wait. I thought the exchange happens on Mondays. What is going on? What really happened that night, you guys? So while people are doing smoke and mirrors and they're doing Instagram lives, trying to deflect, trying to get their supporters and their followers to make you think that the YouTubers are spreading misinformation, that the YouTubers are spreading fake news, that the YouTubers are trying to paint a false narrative, look what happened. Look at the receipts, you guys. The receipts are Martell is not still seeing his kids. Right? He is not seeing his kids because we know that they have the on and off week schedule, and it has been a couple of weeks now, you guys. So something definitely went down enough for Martell not to be able to spend time with the M&M kids. And it's going to get to a point to where the M&M kids are going to get old enough and say that they don't want to see their father. That ultimately, unfortunately, will be the case if Martell does not get his crap together and stop playing these games, right? Nobody told you to impregnate and, deal with this side chick for as long as you have, right? Nobody told you to step out on your marriage. Nobody told you to cheat on your wife, right? And now all of these series of events are happening because you're completely going off the rails. You thought that you could perpetuate a storyline with Sheree Whitfield on Real Housewives of Atlanta and Lamh and Marriage Huntsville. You thought you could perpetuate that she's your girlfriend, that you guys are going to go to all these events together. You even had her come to Huntsville, where your side chick lives, where your baby mama lives, and she still can't get on the show. But yet you're still raw dogging her. You're still having unprotected sex with this lady, who may or may not be pregnant currently, you guys. But you want to then play victim and try to take Melody Cherie to court and try to access Melody Cherie's financial records because you are living a life that you cannot afford to sustain. And you are bitter that you no longer have access to the high life that you were provided by Melody Cherie being a go-getter, by being a successful entrepreneur. And now you have to deal with a side chick, and you have to deal with, trying to keep her cool and calm and everything else enough so that you don't have to go to court for child support. But something is amiss, you guys. Something is wrong. And that was the whole point of that frivolous live that he did with the side chick, was to put up a united front and make it look like they get along no matter what. We all know that's all. We all know she is in her feelings because, once again, she cannot be on the show. She is in her feelings because the promos came out, and once again, there is nowhere that she is ever going to see this show. And everybody knows that Martell and Sheree have been filming for both reality shows, the shows that she cannot get on, that she cannot get access to, that the producers and the network want nothing to do with her, and said that she's a liability, and say that she is unprofessional and messy and inappropriate and all of the things, right? But Martell, look at what all of this is costing you, right? This potentially could cost you your kids with Melody Cherie acting a fool like this. This potentially can cost you your job at Love and Marriage Huntsville acting a fool like this, and so much more, right? So what are you going to do for yourself if you end up not only losing your kids, but also losing the Love and Marriage Huntsville check? What are you going to do, right? Because it sure is, you're not going to be living in bliss with your side chick. I don't foresee that, right? I don't care whatever situationship you guys got going on. Obviously, you keep wanting to level up if you still have not married the girl and you have been divorced now, right? Obviously, something is there that lets you know that you do not want to marry this chick, right? But she's good enough to have unprotected sex with, but you still do not want to marry her, which speaks volumes that deep down you know you screwed up. That deep down you know that you left your 100% for a 0%. And now you have to reap what you sow. Now you have to pay the consequences for these actions because you keep messing up. You keep screwing things up. When you had chance after chance after chance, more chances than the average person would ever give to somebody to get it together. And you keep disappointing. You keep lowering the bar, right? But enough is enough. You cannot hide anymore. You cannot do these smoke screens anymore and these fake lives trying to spread lies about people and trying to blame YouTubers and try to make it as though we just came out of stuff from thin air. When the proof is in the pudding, your kids are nowhere to be found around you right now. And this is going on for a couple of weeks now, right? So the common denominator here is you. You continue to rain on your own parade. You continue to do destructive things, and it is wearing and tearing on you now. You look like you have aged 20 years since your divorce because you're doing all this foolishness, running around, trying to start all these arguments and trying to cause all of this discourse and dysfunction because you're unhappy. And you're unhappy that you are not responsible for Melody Cherie's success. You're unhappy that you no longer have access to Melody Cherie or her bank account to try to finance a lifestyle that you couldn't afford to begin with without Melody Cherie. And now you are grasping at the straws. You are trying to hold on to relevancy. You are trying to hold on to that Love and Marriage Huntsville check, but you have a side chick who doesn't care about blowing everything up, who doesn't care about exposing the show, who doesn't care about airing out your castmates and causing all of this drama because it brings people to her page. It brings views to her page. But in the end, in the aftermath of it all, you're going to be the one that loses everything because she has nothing to lose, right? When you have nothing to lose, you don't care what you say. You don't care what you do. You don't care how you act. You don't care how your kids act. You don't care about anything because you feel you have nothing to lose. So everything is scorched earth. But Martell, guess what? The little things that are left, right? The most important things that are left, you are destroying day by day with your actions. And these are the consequences. Now it's been multiple weeks now since you've seen your kids because of your foolishness. Now you got Carlos King pissed off at you because you bit off more than you can chew this time. And now he is finally, after enabling the BS, now finally is seeing the light, right? But you have nobody to blame but yourself. Nobody to blame but yourself. So there is that. So if you guys have not already, please subscribe to the Anonymous Tea Podcast. Again, we are uploading the latest on the Black women who are dying who spiked in death rates, the maternal deaths during the pandemic, you guys. Very serious conversation you do not want to miss. So please subscribe to that. We talk true crime, we talk current events, issues affecting the Black community, a little sprinkle of sports and everything else, right? To my supporters, to my followers, to those of you who continue to rock with me and continue to come to this channel, thank you so much for continuing to tune in. All of this is because of you. All of the success runs on you guys. You guys are the reason that this is going. You guys are completely the reason that this is going. So shout out to each and every single one of you for continuing to support. Those of you who are new to the channel, those of you who are new subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. Please check out my old content. Please check out old videos. And as you make your way around, you know, enjoy yourself. Everybody is nice and friendly in the comments, and we get into it, you guys. We get into it. We have a very passionate fan base here. So there is that. So if you still have not already, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.